What if I was to tell you that you're in a movie? It gets better. You wrote this movie. And you wrote in all of the characters, all of your family, your pet, the dog that keeps barking next door every time I try to do this video, all the people at the cafe, the people at your school, all the people throughout your life. You wrote them all. You wrote their lines, what they said to you. You're actually at the premiere watching this movie, sipping champagne and eating caviar. It's already happened. What you don't realize is that you're watching the rerun of this movie. And the movie is so good, well done, that you actually think you're in it. So every single day, you go about your day thinking that you're actually in the movie. But in realistic sense, you are just watching it back, having no control over what happens at any time. The only thing you can control is how you feel about it. Now, just like everything's been programmed around you by you, this video is included in that programming. You have actually programmed me to tell you that you're in the movie, because what this movie is kind of like a treasure map. A treasure map to lead to the treasure, to ultimately realize that you're actually in a movie. And what this does is enables you to be able to live life to the fullest, to allow it to unfold before you, not to try to control it, to change it, to get upset by it, to get frustrated with it. Just to know that you are at the premiere right now, sipping champagne and enjoying yourself because you made it. You made it to the finish line. You succeeded. And that's really the only thing that you need to know. But because it's such a big jump, you've left yourself clues. Let's just say, for instance, this is clue number 1. This is going to tell you in entirety the fact that you are actually in a movie, watching it and thinking that you're controlling it. But the more you sit with this understanding, the more you will start to see how it unfolds before you. So maybe start with something that you dislike, something someone says to you. Now, think about this situation. Now, when you think about it, transform the situation to take away the attachment of the person that the message came from. They don't really exist. You have just written the message in through them to tell you something. By removing the attachment to the person, it actually removes the blame and any negative feelings about what they've actually said, or any victimhood that could come from it, because ultimately you actually programmed them to tell you that. And this is everybody. This is down to your pets, your children. So when your child comes up and says, "I hate you," it's ultimately you telling yourself that somewhere inside you hate you. That's just the way it works. That's how you've programmed it to be, because you need to know. And what it's going to do is you have programmed within the things that you listen to the most and that you care about the most to tell you the biggest things. And this doesn't stop with the characters around you. It's inside your body as well. So you've also programmed your body to help you figure out things that you need to know. So, for instance, if you're not speaking your truth enough, you're going to have a lot of problems with your throat. Or financial worries. They're going to be presented in your hips or lower back. Things like that. So if you look up the metaphysical reasoning for your body ailments and figure out the clues that you have programmed within yourself and within your movie to speak to you, to tell you what it is. Then you progress following all of these clues on your little treasure map until you get to the end and you realize it's all just a dream.